We have been called to order. The meeting is called to order.
I'm gonna go get her after the meeting here.
I just want to let everybody know that while this meeting is going on, just be advised, we are recording. And again, this gets posted on the Farmers Branch YouTube channel post meeting.
Item B, citizens comments. I have no citizen comments.
And I have not received any as well.
Item C, 1, consider approval of minutes. November 9th. 2023 meeting to take appropriate action. I haven't, I've seen involved in time to look at this. I have, yes, sir.
Down here?
You were here, but you were talking.
It didn't say it, they are, did it? Okay. Wait,
Anybody see any corrections?
I did.
Steve Reed, that was Sharon's suggestion.
wait now.
Board suggested we consider visiting a senior college to complete read, that was Sharon.
Sharon.
I believe it wasn't Sharon.
Yes, I think so.
Any other corrections? Motion.
I come up with an afternoon.
Are you going to accept as written? One correction?
Any other?
Yes.
Second.
And, Bruce? All in favor, aye.
Aye.
You know.
I saw Debbie, how she.
C2, review events and activities.
So for the month of December, we still have our Zumba goals, Silver Sneakers Classic, Mindful Yoga, Balanced Bodies, Tai Chi, Power Walking. We have bingo that'll be on the 20th. That's a typo. For the month, for activities at the Branch Connection, we had our breakfast on the 4th. Shared moments will be on the 18th. On the 13th, it'll be continuation of the kitchen, hand towel. We had our acts of kindness dropped off yesterday from Norma Burrows. Of course, we already had it, but on the 11th, we had our Veterans Day celebration. We had our cooking club yesterday, so they actually didn't go to the school. They had a gathering here. Later today is the day trip for Scrooge Rouge. Jennifer will be taking that group at, I think, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock today. Photo Club will meet again on the 27th. Today, OneDrive, what is it, how to use, so that's a computer educational class. On the 18th, backing up your PC, another educational class for computers. Book club movie on the 18th. On the 20th, we will have our holiday luncheon. Texas Hold'em on the 21st, Tuesday trivia on the 26th. Right now we have our waltz dance lessons for the month of December. The reoccurring weekday activities, Mondays are chair volleyball, bridge, the mixer, crafts and abilities. Tuesdays we bowling, line dancing, fly casting, dulcimers, art group, Southwind Dulcimer. Wednesdays line dancing, improver, mahjong, Texas 42, table tennis, we bowling. Thursdays team chair volleyball, improve group, crochet, Christmas angels, and instructional quilting. I think crochet Christmas angels was only in November. Fridays, fun chair volleyball group, table tennis, elected history, party bridge, and quilting group. Saturdays, clogging. Was she back yet for clogging? So with us talking about programs, and I know when we get to the subcommittees, we can talk a bit more about the renovation stuff. And what I was talking to Sharon about is Monday, we do have a meeting with the construction group that was selected for the bid for the renovation here. We are hoping we will get a fast turnaround, and what we're doing is we're generating a newsletter that's going to show all the programs that we will continue to offer at alternative locations. with those program descriptions, we'll have the locations on there to help alleviate some of the confusion. And then also through our city's website, through the Branch Connection website, and through Facebook, we intend on getting information put on there to help kind of guide people, if they have questions, kind of what the impact is, when the construction is going to start, kind of all those generic details that are important. And then we also plan on putting some big print easels out in the lobby to kind of showcase what the floor plans are and what the renderings are going to look like, regarding what was approved, Tuesday at City Council. That is all that I have for the upcoming events in the city.
Anybody have any comments, questions, or? Yeah, maybe it's done, or? Move on. Steve. Three, receive and obtain from all appointed subcommittees. This agenda item allows the members to report, discuss, and exchange information regarding any updates from the spotlight, memorial, cemetery, or renovation subcommittees. No reports from the subcommittees.
Is there
I don't think
anything,
there's anything.
anything from Spotlight, Memorial, or Century? Okay, so the renovation, Tuesday, City Hall, City Council passed for the project for the renovation for the Branch Connection, which right now includes the base, what we're calling the base. So the rooms that are not going to be impacted right now is the front entrance, the ballroom, the kitchen, and the back far right where the storage room is at and where they play Wii. Those are going to be an alternative that's added later on, as our department's figuring out kind of how we can get those kind of taken care of within our budget.
This is a picture of it.
There, yeah, that's one of the pictures we
It's
put up.
available on Facebook. I mean, on YouTube, you can see the whole presentation. You go to FBTV, you see the blurries.
And so again, tentatively, we don't know anything. I'm hoping by mid-February, we'll officially start. And so what that means for us is that starting January 2nd, we'll have to activate our alternative locations because it's going to take us that much time to get all this area cleared out so that they're able to start whenever their start date is. Once we have those hard dates, again, all that information will be blasted and communicated, and then we'll follow up with it as well during our holiday luncheon, because we know we'll have a big group there. And so, you know, if in the meantime, if you think of any other questions, concerns or anything like that, feel free to shoot me an email. Again, more eyes, more thoughts behind it helps us figuring something out too late in the game and, oh, we didn't think about that. But there has been a lot of input with what has been generated in consideration to their, you know, renovation as a whole. And so I think that we'll get a lot more usage out of the building, and we accommodated it correctly for our members, not just now, but in the future as well.
Question? Move on to C4. Let's go to agenda items, future members, items, and reviews. This item is placed on the agenda so that board members can recommend items they would like to discuss at future meetings.
So while this is in a future meeting and it kind of coincides with C5, our meeting locations for the January on are probably going to change. They're probably going to be at the rec center, but once if that officially happens, you will know, and you know, you'll see it on the packet as well. Because like here at the very front, it says 11:30 at the Branch Connection. So whenever our next meeting in January will be, it'll say 1 p.m. probably at the rec center. So, but in
But
turn,
there are several alternatives. Yeah, I think it's a good
Well, I
opportunity
had one year,
to see different facilities across the city. So,
I have one suggestion is in the past, in the long past, we used to have the citizens on parole when we have our dances here. And, they're no longer doing that. Carrollton still does that. I've talked to a lot of ladies who don't come here because we don't do it anymore.
What's the question?
Can we get the, citizens on patrol to come to our dances here on Monday?
I can reach out to, it's not Jan,
I've reached out to them.
Dawn,
I've reached out to Linda Bartle and
Dawn Smith.
yeah, Dr. Smith. And they're looking
I
at,
mean, every other city has the police there and they don't even have alcohol. When we have alcohol, we don't police. So
And moving forward, there won't be alcohol at the dances starting in the new year. We'll be adding a CMVISD
that'd
location.
be good.
While we're at a different
While we're-
location.
Oh, actually.
They just-
Just that, sorry.
Yes,
Well, that's not the issue though. It's-
Sure.
it's,
So, yeah,
you know, it's people, when they walk back to their car, sometimes, the ladies are worried that
Sure.
somebody will take advantage of them.
does that ever happen here?
Well, I think so. You talked to Deborah about that.
That happened on the dance floor.
Well, yeah.
So are you recommending that we have police on the dance floor or?
Well, they used to come in sometimes, but you know, mostly it was,
I'll have, if you're okay with it, Matt, if you're okay with continue talking with Dawn futuristically, we can figure that out and see if.
with alcohol, you've got people that are getting a little loose. So let's just say, and they might do things, they- not that many, it always looks one. It's out of control.
You have problems with that?
I don't know, I never saw it.
I don't think it's a problem.
I don't think it has been yet so far, but it could be in the
I don't
future.
think there's a problem, but I think there's going to do better when you're leaving at night,
Yeah,
in the dark, walking out of the parking lot.
We'll have some more conversation with Dawn and see what it takes to get them to, be able
yeah,
to.
and I mean, Richardson has them at their dance, Carrollton has them. I don't know about the other places, I don't go there, but. And it's mostly out in the parking lot after the,
Yeah, we won't make an agenda item, but what we'll do is we'll type in when we do programs and events. That's when we'll talk about the mixer and where we get with that with CRP.
E5. Receives. So we're signing board. It's the update on.
So the great thing about this new year and what they're doing is normally we would do two, so the biannual presentations with city council. So for 24 year, they have reduced it down to one. So we only do one big annual review, which is amazing because it's not super stressful doing it every 6 months. They did put a couple of guidelines behind it. There used to be a format on the PowerPoint that we were obligated to use. We're no longer underneath that rule, but we are underneath, I think it's a five slide, max capacity presentation. So we got to get a whole bunch of information done within 5 slides, but, that's fine. So for 24, our first meeting will be January 11th. February will be February 8th. March will be March 14th. April will be April 11th, May will be May 9th, June will be June 13th, July 11th, August 8th. September will be on September 12th, but we'll start working on the presentation to council. So that way we can present that to our group here for any edits. And then October 10th will be our meeting. And then in November, we'll have our meeting on November 14th, but on the 12th is when we do that annual council update for study session. And then our last meeting for the year will be December 12th, and the time will change. So also with that, the location, right now, we have it tagged as the branch connection, and that'll be updated once a new location is official.
I think we can have it from a public member.
Move that we adjourn.
Let's second it.
We don't adjourn.
1:45. All right.
And so we go there.
And you've got to.
Well, I got all the way down here and I'm gonna